Happy Resurrection Sunday, everyone. It was early in the morning. The sky was still dark. It was the day after Sabbath. Mary Magdalene couldn't sleep, so she and her friends made their way to the garden where Jesus was buried. They brought spices along to anoint the body of Jesus, as was the custom to do for someone you loved. "Without Jesus, my life would never be the same," cried Mary Magdalene as she walked along in the early morning darkness. "Jesus was the best friend I ever had," she said, tears streaming down her face. "Before Jesus changed my life, I felt that no one loved me." Then one of the women, Salome, remembered the heavy stone in front of the tomb entrance. "Who will roll it away?" she asked, panic in her voice. "We will never be able to move it." While the women worried about getting into the tomb, there was a great earthquake in the garden. An angel came down and rolled the stone away. And Jesus walked out of the tomb. The angel's face shone like lightning, and the guards were so afraid they fainted. They were supposed to be watching the grave. They just couldn't take it. They fainted. Then the angel left, and the soldiers ran away in fear. What had happened, they didn't know. Mary Magdalene couldn't wait, so she ran on ahead, and she said, "Oh no!" She saw the stone had been removed, so she ran ahead of the others. "Oh no," she cried. She looked inside the tomb. Someone had stolen the body of Jesus. "I must hurry and tell Peter and John what has happened." So Mary left the tomb sadly weeping. When the other women came to the tomb, they hesitated. "Who will roll the stone away?" "He is gone," they cried at the same time. "He is gone." They too saw the empty tomb. Suddenly, two angels appeared before them. Their robes shining white, while the women could hardly look at them. They were terrified and bowed low before the angels. One of the angels said, "Why are you looking for someone who is alive? Jesus isn't here. He has been resurrected by God the Father. Now go and tell his disciples that Jesus will meet him in Galilee." Could this news be true? It was true. Jesus was alive, and they ran as fast as they could to tell the disciples about it. Peter didn't think Mary Magdalene knew what she was saying, what she was talking about. "I'll run back and see myself." John arrived and looked. He couldn't believe that Jesus was alive. Mary Magdalene was walking in the garden, weeping. When she returned to the tomb, still crying, she saw the two robed angels sitting at the foot of the grave. "Why are you crying?" the angels asked. "Because they have taken away my Lord," she replied. "I don't know where to find him." Mary glanced over her shoulder. She was crying so hard she couldn't see who it was. Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have taken him away, please tell me where you have put him." "Mary," Jesus said. She knew there was only one voice. It was Jesus. He was alive. She fell at his feet. "Master, tell the disciples I am alive and on my way to who it is my father and who their father is too. Mary no longer was sad and afraid. She ran through the morning sunshine to tell the disciples the good news. Filled with joy, she shouted, "He is alive! I have seen him! He is alive! He is alive! He is risen indeed! He is risen!" Happy Resurrection Sunday, everyone! He is alive!